G'day guys, today we're going to start the video a bit differently. If you see the motor behind me, we're going to take it off. I've got a 150 Optimax, which is the same as the 200 I've got on there, but the 200 is a bit too big with 200 hours on it. This one's got 1300. I reckon I'm gonna move the boat and bring it around there, so when Dean comes with the excavator, he can just track up, grab that, and then track around. So basically off, yeah. How many of these do you reckon you've done?
Thousands, I reckon.
Thousands.
Oh, easily, yeah.
So if you want a servicing, you can contact Dean, but he doesn't really do this anymore. You're sick of it, eh? Yeah, my transom is still good.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with it to begin with.
Yeah. Is that off?
Yep, grab that and drag that over. Back into that.
I'll move in a second.
We'll end up standing that up and doing the same and then laying it down.
Yep.
Similar
Yep.
process.
Fuck, it's a lot smaller motor, eh? Like,
yeah.
Hopefully I still...
It's, yeah, that's one thing I'd always like that, even to this day. So there's some engines that I look at, see this engine was passed factory test run by Gary.
Who's Gary?
Don't know.
Shout out to Gary.
Same people.
So shout out to Lyle. Maybe that's so they can blame people, eh?
Every engine gets, this is the whole thing, every engine gets run, people are under the impression they don't.
Yeah.
They get dry run or wet run. So.
It almost looks not big enough for my boat, eh?
Well, a little bit smaller.
Well, I think it's still over the max horsepower.
It's on it, it's one Bayview. Not too bad.
So we're going to put that on there?
Yeah, that we changed. Yeah, I did. On your old one.
It's, like, you can just tell it's well, unless they've cleaned it up at the...
Nah, this is how it is. It's even got the original silicone on the shift.
Yeah. You got hydraulic steering on your boat?
Yeah.
It's really good hydraulic steering if you get... It's worth every cent. That's it there. And that's... Is that, what's this for? Power?
Yeah, your loom for the engine.
Yeah, but that's a power loom?
The power, no.
It just
goes to the controller.
Oh, there, those two. And that's fuel. That's the throttle cables and oil. Solid rocks. Got the new 150 on. A lot smaller. Just put the motor on my Facebook, and I've already sold it. So a bloke's just going to get a trailer. Sold that for 3,000. Which is pretty cheap, but I don't know how long it will last. It's a motor that's done a lot of hours, and that's the reason you just never know with motors how long they're going to last. It could last another 1,000 hours, or it could blow up tomorrow. That's why we got this one. It's got the old motor on the pallet now. I'm just putting it on. Exhilarating stuff. Strapping her in. We
need to jump in and kick in the guts.
Alright.
Get the water going there.
Hey Google, turn on the outside light.
Okay, turning on the outside light.
Good morning guys, well it's the next morning and we got the motor on and I went down to film a video going fishing, but I got to the boat ramp, tried to start the motor and the motor wouldn't start, and what a mish. So cut a long story short, with a cowling I knocked a plug, unplugged the plug somehow with a cowling. Now the motor's running and it's the next day. It's about 6 a.m. It's 4 degrees in Melbourne today. 4 degrees, like I ain't going fishing right now. It's just not worth it. I'd rather just sit here next to this warm fire. It's weird weather. In Port Phillip I think it's like, I don't know, 15 knots, and then in Western Port it says 1 knot. So I don't know, normally when it's like that it's going to be rough everywhere, and everyone goes out and then they realise, it's rough, willy weather light, and it's one of those days. But I reckon we might just go on the squid or something. I'll wait till about 9 o'clock until it warms up a bit. Orange sky in the morning. Sailors take warning. That's what we've got. It's 4 degrees. It is cold. The bay looks good. It looks pretty good, really. There's Black Rock, the city in the background. And then have a look. We've got about a half a metre of chop behind us. It's going to be the first run with a new motor, and we've got the squid rods, but I've also got chucked in the snapper rods just in case, which are snapper slash gummy rods, and we're going to head out and see if we can catch something. So anyway, there's all people here, so I want to get out of here. Gives me crap about my life jacket, but they just can't see it. Got about a half a metre of chop, and it's running in tide. The cops are over there looking at me thinking I haven't got a life jacket. We'll just drive around for a bit. No faults. Alright, we're just going to send it. That's how we roll. The water's 13 degrees. 13 degrees. She rides a hell of a lot better. It's a good meter shot. Look what's happened. This whole window's just come out. Fuck. Old Reed never gets a break. The whole window's just come flying out. Never get a break, eh? Might be slack tide. Not sure. Not sure. There's one. First cast with the greenie. There's a little green Rui. Not huge, not small, but there's a bigger one. Oh, he's a good one. Might have to get the net. Just roll in, first cast, and get a big dog. First cast. He's a nice little. There's another one. They say humanely that. But if you look in the water there, it's got like a green tinge. That's why I use a green jig. I don't know, they just work really well up here. Don't be shy, get in the shallows. because what they do is they come and lay their eggs in the shallows, and they do that so their young have more chance of survival. That's what I reckon. You come target the squid when it's lunchtime, because that's when they have their lunch, at lunchtime. So that's when you should come and target them. There's one, there's a big dog. What we have to do is cast this jimmy wherever the big dog is. This guy's on as well. Oh, the line snapped. Oh no. Oh, mate, just see that braid, eh? He's not bad. How are you, bull? There's number 5 in the... It's only, what, second drift? We're nearly bagged. Little whippers. Alright guys, so there's my squid. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the heads off. Chop all the heads off. I'll save them for bait, and then I'm going to chop the tips off, and I'll put all the tubes in the bag. So when I head home, I can just quickly get all the guts and all that out. We'll have a cook up tonight with the kids.